Hi, this is Joe Wang here with more tips and examples on how to live a fruitful life. So happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Hope you guys have fun, whatever you're doing, whether it's going to a family reunion or whether it's with friends, whatever it is. Hope you all have a good time celebrating this holiday. So today, why am I doing this video? The thing is that I'm kind of gonna be talking about, first of all, what Thanksgiving means to me, and what it means to me in the past, and what it means to me now, you know, through some experiences that occurred recently. So the thing is that for me, you know, I've always had a family gathering, ever since I was little. I mean, family gatherings were a big thing because the thing is that, me and my cousins, both on my mom's side and my dad's side, they all live in the area. They all live no more than 30, 40 minutes away. So it's always Thanksgiving is always a big deal where I'm gonna be celebrating with both sides of my family, where we'll just like hang out and and basically just hang out and have a family gathering and get together, have a dinner, and and of course also sometimes counting the blessings of what God has done throughout the year to us. And the thing is that for me, throughout the years, I've always never knew what to share in Thanksgiving, because I always thought that, I'm just a typical person, I'm not someone that's really has a crazy life, nothing really going on in my life. I'm just day in, day out, go to work, or in the past, it was school and work, and then, and then afterwards, I go home, next day, same thing, same old, right? I mean, nothing to be really, thankful for, and to me, Thanksgiving at the time was just why I looked forward to Thanksgiving was just to just to hang out with family and friends. That was my thing about Thanksgiving, my take about Thanksgiving. However, this year, something actually stood out to me, so I'll talk about it. So the thing is that I was hanging out with a friend who is actually a pastor, and the thing was that it took us a long time to finally get a time to schedule a time to to meet up and just like hang out and stuff and talk. And the thing was that we decided to go to a restaurant, to go to a restaurant to just sit there and chit chat and stuff. But the problem was that restaurant only accepted cash only, and apparently we didn't have enough cash, enough cash in our wallet. So the thing is that we decided to go to McDonald's, right? And the thing was that, I mean, of course, McDonald's, for some people, they will think that, oh, it's such a low class. But for us, it didn't really matter. A hangout's a hangout, regardless of where it is, And we would just decide to just grab like a late afternoon snack. However, when we got there, the pastor saw a person sitting on the side that looked as if he was lonely, or looked like he needed something. And the pastor decided to approach him, and he just decided to spend time and chit chat and talk to him. And the thing was that he, when he started chit chatting with him, at first I thought like, oh shoot, like our hangout is ruined, because the thing is that he was spending so much time with him, and I just felt like it just basically sometimes it took us so much work just to schedule a time to meet up, and now it's like as if it was going down the drain. At first I thought that. However, after a few seconds later, I felt that what, I might as well go in there to listen to what the pastor and the person has to say. After all, sometimes it's the other person may deserve the respect, may need the time more than I do with the pastor. So the thing was that I went there and I listened to it, and listen to what he had to say, and he talked about how he didn't like his job due to how his coworkers weren't treating him nice, weren't treating him properly, weren't treating him with respect, as well as his rough family situation, and because of that, it really got me to think that, hey, you know, for me personally, there are many things that I could have been grateful for. It doesn't have to be, I don't. It doesn't have to be something extraordinary, something big, something real crazy, right? It doesn't have to be. I could be even thankful for the littlest of things, right? Like for me, right? Like at my job, like my coworkers, they all treat me with respect. They are very likable at my workplace. That's a blessing. I have a great family. That's a blessing. I have a great loving family. That's a blessing. I have a nice house to live in, especially like this beautiful yard. With all those different plants and all those stuff. That's a blessing. You know, even for the littlest things, I could be thankful for in this Thanksgiving season. There's so many things so many tiny things that I could be thankful for. And the thing was that and I also could be also thankful for that God allowed us to run into this guy because to this guy to teach me about what it means to be thankful, because I could be also thankful that this guy taught me a lesson on how to be thankful, right? That's also the thing. But then the thing is that upon listening to the guy talking about how miserable his life is, and having that thing kind of make me realize that I can be thankful for the littlest of things, and also opened myself up, to think about what I'm really thankful for this holiday season. Some other things that I can think of, some other more than just basic stuff. And then it came to my realization, of course, one thing that I've always talked about is my YouTube channel. How one of my friends, helped me, edit my videos when I did not have the software to edit my videos. He told me that just wait until you get your own software. I don't mind helping you in the meantime. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's something that I should be thankful for. But then also there's other things that I should be thankful for. Like the thing is that as far as as far as the cover of my channel, my cover channel, yeah, but the channel cover theme, where I put have Mario sitting down there on the bench and and having the fruit trees and all that, there was another friend that actually helped me with that, and that's also something that I could be thankful for, about a friend that did me a favor, that one time favor. But then also the thing is that I realized that there's other blessings, that happen. Okay, so the thing is that also one thing that really happened recently was when one of my friends actually talked to me, talking about how he wanted to do some kind of like unofficial Smash Bros tournament. And the thing was that at first we couldn't, because the thing about me is, as far as tournament goes, I like to follow, tournament or not tournament, I like to follow the official rules. And the thing was that for as far as Super Smash Bros go, they have specific called tourney rules, where it has to do with the number of lives, or what they call in the game they call the number of stocks. The number of stocks each player has, and also like how long the match goes. And the thing was that me and that friend that wanted to do it, we couldn't agree on how long each match should last. And we also have many other disagreements. We have many other disagreements, and it came to the point that that I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know what to do because the thing is that first of all, I don't know. First of all, I love Smash Bros. Smash Bros has been basically a game that I've loved since I was little, and I've grown to love it so much that I want to see it happen. At least see a tournament happen. Nearby, an official big tournament happen nearby in my area. Because we don't. The closest one is like at least like 30 minutes away. So, and it's without traffic. So it's just I want to see a group here. I want to gather those people that have similar passions like I do. But then the thing is that we couldn't get. There were a lot of things that we couldn't get along with. A lot of things that we couldn't agree with. That I really couldn't do the tournament. And and the thing was that it's still far from perfect. But the thing was that was that was that thankfully now there was this person that thankfully that person one time when me and my other friend who was also really serious in the game he came over to play, and then it just so happened that my friend was watching the whole match, and the thing was is that he saw that he finally realized that hey that the time limit makes sense because the thing was that he wanted to make the time limit lower than the tournament's the official rules because just to save time, and the thing was that he finally because like me and one of my friends we were really battling hard against each other and he found out that the time limit was there for a reason, and that it's good to keep that time limit. So that's that's even though that's far from perfect, and I still don't know if we'll actually make a tournament or not. I really don't know because we still have other kinds of disagreements. But the thing is that I can see it as a blessing that God allowed him to open his eyes, to at least see this thing, see this thing, and at least that we get one of the things that we can agree upon. One of the things that we can agree upon and not fight about. Like I said, like I still don't know if I'll work with him in a tournament. I don't know yet because as of right now, if it's as it stands right now, I probably won't because we still have a lot of disagreements. But at least I'm thankful that God allowed this other friend to show him about this thing, and at least there's a breakthrough in at least turning one disagreement to become an agreement. So that's one of the things that I also could be thankful for, and yeah, the thing is that regardless of who you are, if you're one of those people like me who thinks that hey, I'm just a regular person, there's nothing special, there's nothing really big that I can be grateful for. I highly recommend that for you to really think, and even if you're like those people who really just live these normal day in day out like what I do, and who doesn't have like a very extreme crazy life, I still highly recommend to count the blessings, even if it's small, even if it's like thanking God for my house, thank God for my friends, thank you God for my loving family, for what they all do to me. Even those tiny little things, they all could be things they are all things that we ought to be thankful for. And the thing is that from this year I realized that Thanksgiving is more than just a holiday. It's more than just a holiday. It's more than just a time where families get together. It's more than all just that. Most importantly, Thanksgiving Day is a day where we should reflect on what we are thankful for, and life will be so much more fruitful that way. So yeah, this is all I have for today. If you want to know more tips and examples on how to live a fruitful life, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.